Start. Sir, my point is that this is the mandate of the people. The people are very clear. They are tried. That is why they have retired many of the parties and then gave a clear mandate to Shri Narendra Modi because people thought he is a Masiha of the people. Earlier, the people used to call him 3D Modi, decisive, dynamic, and development. Now, 4D also has come. Now, he is decisive, dynamic, development oriented, and also devolutional. During his period, the devolution of 47% of the fund of the central government are going to states, which is a historic evolution. It is like a revolution in the country, which is hailed by one and all. As an urban development minister, sir, I am extremely happy. Rajiv Gandhi brought the 73 and 74 constitutional amendments to strengthen the local self governance. But unfortunately, what has happened, his intention was very good. He tried also during his regime, but the government at various levels, state governments, I am not saying this party government or that party government, have not really devolved in those 29 subject and 3 F's fund functions and functionaries to the local bodies as they were expected. With the result, the local governance of the Panchayati Raj is under big stress. We know how the urban life in India is because there is a lack of funds. Keeping that in mind, for the first time, sir, the issue of funds for urban local bodies, for the Panchayati Raj bodies, has been addressed too by this government, which is a historic step. One must be happy about that. Para. Then coming to the Team India, we may be different political parties. Every schemes of our government, every program of this government which was mentioned by the Honorable President is aimed at empowering the common man, aimed at empowering the rural India, empowering the vulnerable sections of the country. That is the point I wanted to make. If the states are strong, then only the center can be strong. So, keeping aside political differences, we have seen how West Bengal or Bihar or Andhra Pradesh have been given comparatively higher allocations. Sir, 13 crore new bank accounts have been opened, but people are kept aloof from the financial inclusion. Stop. Thank you, my Deputy Chairman, sir. Let me begin by first congratulating the Finance Minister. I congratulate him because rarely has a budget reflected so clearly the philosophy of a government and a finance minister. Sir, as you know, a budget is not merely a complication of statics. A budget provides you the key to what is the direction and the thrust and the content of economic policy of a government. I think in this budget my esteemed friend Mr. Jaitley has clearly brought out a certain philosophy. I have had the privilege of being his class fellow from school to college. We did law together and I have great respect for him. Para. Sir, the first goal is to incentives corporate India and the foreign investor at the expense of your own poor, your own deprived, and even your own middle class. And the second strategy, sir, is the spectacular abdication of the state. Withdraw wherever possible from the welfare activities of the state. Make physical capital far more important than human capital. Sir, I would like to follow the logic of this, and I would welcome the Honorable Minister to State for Finance if he can rebut it. If he is not totally preoccupied in a conversation I am addressing you, sir. If those with money become bigger, they may invest something back into the economy, and if the cake will grow bigger, there will be some trickle down crumbles even for the poor, the deprived, and the needy. I ask you the question, from where is the money coming for this? I have already said the hope of the government is pamper the rich so that they may provide the money. But where are the rich going to get this kind of money? Para. Sir, India, of which I am very proud, has already raided the banking sector. I am not anti business. Let me clarify with clarity that we are not anti business. Sir, a reference was made in the past to the NPA rupees 18 lakh crores of failed PPP project in the area of infrastructure are with the banks. These NPAs will be paid by the ordinary taxpayers. So, where is the money going to come back? Sir, I say that this budget indicates the philosophy that the public sector is going to be raided to facilitate the corporate sector. Stop.
थैंक यू। इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को प्रेस करें ताकि लेटेस्ट वीडियो की जानकारी आप तक सबसे पहले पहुंच सके। वीडियो को लाइक और डिसलाइक अवश्य करें। कोई सुझाव और प्रश्न हो तो कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखें और वीडियो को अपने फ्रेंड्स और क्लासमेट्स को शेयर करें।